Hello everyone, it is Draco here, and welcome to the next race of the Dinaco Cup Series Season 2 season. Today, we are at Talladega, and we are going to get this race going in a few seconds. But let's talk about some important drivers. Ryan Newman starts on the pole. Ryan Blaney is going to start alongside him on the front row. And DJ Kennington, a part-time driver, qualifying third. Then Brad Keselowski with a new paint scheme for Talladega this weekend. J.J. Ailey starting next to him. Then we have Bubba Wallace back with the Richard Petty tribute on him. John Jackson returning after his impressive run in the Daytona 500 before wrecking out. Spencer Gallagher with a brand new sponsor this weekend with Juice Batteries. And finally, John Hunter Nemechek makes his first ever Dinaco Cup Series start driving the number 36. So anyway, here we go at Talladega. We are going to get this race underway. So here we go. Ryan Newman, the pole sitter in the number 6. Ryan Blaney driving the number 12. DJ Kennington in the 78. Impressive qualifying run for him. And Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is in that fourth row. Green flag racing at Dega. And it looks like Newman and Kennington will be moving on. So they will be moving on to the next round. Unfortunately, that means Blaney and Stenhouse are out. Bad way to start the day for those guys. Next, we have the 4 of Kevin Harvick, who started 5th. Matt DiBenedetto in the 21, who started 6th. Ryan Reed in the 16, who started in 7th. And lastly, Ty Dillon in the number 97, who is in 8th. DiBenedetto and Reed will move on. It's the first time Reed has made the second round in a while. Maybe the first time all season, but that means Harvick and Ty Dillon are out. Next we have the 95 of Lightning McQueen, the 42 of Kyle Larson, the 0 of J.J. Ailey, and the 2 of Brad Keselowski. And the first caution of the day comes out for the 95 of Lightning McQueen. He didn't make it past the line. So we are going to have to try that one again. Green flag. And there we go. The 0 of J.J. Ailey able to advance to the next round. That's the first time this year that the 0 car has even made the second round. But that means Keselowski, the 500 winner, is out. Next we have the 48 of Jimmy Johnson. Recording check. Yes, we are still recording. The 10 of Eric Almirola. The 41 of Cole Custer. And the 55 of Henry Miles. Green flag. And it looks like Custer and Almirola will move on. Sorry, one of the cars hit the camera. So the Stewart Haas drivers are going to move on to the next round. But that means Henry Miles and Jimmy Johnson are out. There we go. Next we have the 11 of Denny Hamlin. The 88 of Alex Bowman with his Exalta car for the first time this year. Then it's the 73 of Danny Swords and the 3 of Austin Dillon. And Alex Bowman and Austin Dillon will move on. Chevys are going to beat Toyota in this case. So Hamlin and Swords are out. Next we have the 34 of Michael McDowell, next to the 1 of Kurt Busch, the 24 of William Byron, and the 43 of Bubba Wallace. Green flag. And the second caution of the day is out. Everybody flipped over from this round, so that'll be a reset. Green flag. And Bubba Wallace and Kurt Busch will move on to the next round, which means Byron and McDowell are out. Hendrick Motorsports really having a bad year. Next we have the 5 of Justin Allgaier, the 72 of AJ Allmendinger, the 19 of Martin Truex Jr., and the 60 of Chase Briscoe, who is one of the best here on super speedways. And caution is out again. Too many cars flipped over. So we are going to reset that. And green flag. Looks like the 60 and the 19 will move on. The 5 and the 72 are out. Next we have the 51 of John Jackson, one of those underdogs. Last week's winner, Christopher Bell, in the 95. Then we have the 18 of Kyle Busch and the 77 of Jeb Burton. And the caution comes out, and I forgot to do the thing again. So yeah, that was caused by me forgetting to flip the switch again. So here we go, green. And the caution comes out once again. Here we go. Final attempt at this. And there we go. That's the best we're probably gonna do. And it looks like the 18 and I believe the 51 are gonna advance. Meaning the 77 and the 95 are out. Jeb Burton had a really fast car, almost made it one of those times. Next we have the 40 of Rory Miles. Spencer Gallagher taking the track for the first time with juice batteries on the car. The 99 of Ross Chastain and the 86 of Chick Hicks. Caution flag is out again you probably saw it on screen, but the 99 didn't make it all the way past. So we're going to try that one again. Green flag is out again. And the caution is out again because too many cars flipped over. So here we go, final attempt at it. It looks like the 86 and the 40 will make it. Which means Spencer Gallagher and Ross Chastain will not complete the event. Also, I forgot to mention the DNQs. They are Joey Miles in the 35, Eric Jones in the 20, Buck Berringley in the 39, Sebastian Giglio in the 05, the 00 of Landon Castle, and the 27 of Jeff Green. Jeff Green was attempting to make his first race today. Here's Chris Buescher with a new sponsor of Wegmans on the car. We forgot to mention that earlier. John Hunter Nemechek in the 36. Trying to win in his first ever start. Nobody's done that. And we have the 9 of Chase Elliott and the 8 of Tyler Reddick. And it looks like the 9 of Chase Elliott and the 36 of John Hunter Nemechek will be advancing to the next round. Elliott joining his teammate Bowman, but Reddick and Busher are done for the day. And here we go, the final race in the first round. We have the 14 of Clint Boyer with his first new paint scheme of the year. Then we have the 22 of Joey Logano and the 25 of Owen Miles. And caution comes out. Logano almost didn't flip over, but hit the edges really quickly. So we're going to try that one again. Green flag again. And it looks like Boyer and Logano will advance to the next round. Owen Miles, the lone driver in that race, to not make it to the next round. So here we go. Your second round drivers have been revealed. So let's pick 4 random ones. In the first one, it's the 41 of Cole Custer, the 1 of Kurt Busch, the 3 of Austin Dillon, and the 86 of Chick Hicks. Here we go, green flag. And it looks like Dillon and Custer will move on. Kurt Busch and Chick Hicks are done for the day. Nope, I accidentally put Dillon and Cole Custer with the rest of the cars that are out. But good thing I realized that, or they would definitely be out of the race. Dillon and Custer moved on. Next round, we have the 9 of Chase Elliott, the 78 of DJ Kennington, the 42 Kyle Larson, and the 51 of John Jackson. So here we go, green flag. And caution flag comes out. Too many cars flipped over. So we're going to try that one again. Here we go. Green flag again. And what did Elliott just do? Okay, anyway, that's going to be the caution flag, because even if that did count, too many cars flipped over anyway. So we're going to have to try that one more time. Here we go. Green flag. It looks like Elliott and John Jackson will advance to the next round, which means Larson and Kennington are done. Next, we have the 22 of Joey Logano, the 88 of Alex Bowman, the 40 of Rory Miles, and the 18 of Kyle Busch. We got a bunch of veterans in here. And the caution comes out again. Typical Talladega. The later it gets, the more cars start crashing and stuff. So here we go. And it looks like Logano and Bowman will be advancing to the next round. Kyle Busch and Rory Miles are done. Next we have the 10 of Eric Almirola, the 14 of Clint Boyer, the 36 of John Hunter Nemechek, and the 43 of Bubba Wallace. Oh, Nemechek is going to barely hang on to make it to the next round, along with Clint Boyer, but Bubba Wallace and the 10 of Eric Almirola are done. Next we have the 60 of Chase Briscoe, the 16 of Ryan Reed, the 21 of Matt DiBenedetto, and the 19 of Martin Truex Jr. Green flag. And it looks like the 16 will not make it past the line, so he will cause the caution flag. Here they go once again. And caution comes out again. Everybody flipped over. So here we go, last attempt at it. We got two cars that are pretty much the exact same design, but on different model Toyotas and have different number patterns in rows 1 and 2. Oh, Briscoe flipped at the last second, so it looks like Truex and Ryan Reed will make it to the next round, meaning Chase Briscoe and Matt DiBenedetto will not advance to the next round. Now we have the final two drivers in this round. The 6 of Ryan Newman, the pole sitter, and the 0 of J.J. Haley. Green flag. And Newman wins that one by a long shot. So, Newman is still in contention for this win, the pole sitter. And Newman does pretty good on super speedways. Same with Clint Boyer. So here we go, the final round. We have John Hunter Nemechek, Alex Bowman, Ryan Newman, who just went, and Clint Boyer. Green flag. Newman and Boyer still have a chance to win. Like we said, they're good on super speedways. But that means John Hunter Nemechek's first race comes to a close. Next we have the 16 of Ryan Reed, the 9 of Chase Elliott, the 51 of John Jackson, and the 3 of Austin Dillon. Green flag again. Oh, Elliott flips over at the last second. That means Ryan Reed and Austin Dillon will advance. And here we go, the final 3 drivers in this section. We have the 22 of Logano, the 19 of Martin Truex Jr., and the 41 of Cole Custer. And just barely Custer's going to hang on to get that last spot. So that means Truex is done from that round. So here we go. We got 6 drivers left. We're going to put 4 on right now to decide who makes the final 4. And here they go. Green flag there. And caution flag is out. Too many cars flipped over. I think Ryan Reed's playing the right strategy here. He has a couple wins on super speedways in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. And caution is out again. Once again, too many cars flipped over. So here we go. For the last time, we're going to get these cars on the track. And everyone flipped over, so I'm just going to choose 2 random drivers. So the 3 and the 6. We'll move on, which means Clint Boyer and Ryan Reed will be out. And here we go, the final 4. The 3 of Austin Dillon is not who I put on yet. That's the 6. And the 41 of Cole Custer. This is the 3 of Austin Dillon. And the 22 of Joey Logano. It looks like Dillon and Logano are going to battle it out for the win. Logano finished 2nd in the 500. Already has a win at Talladega. Can he get his 2nd today? Or will Austin Dillon spoil the party to get his first win in the Dinaco Cup Series? And they didn't land on their wheels, so we're going to try again. Logano, Dillon. Green flag. And it looks like they both landed on their wheels. So Joey Logano is going to be your Season 2 Alabama 500 winner. Congratulations to Joey Logano. He is now in the playoffs. and gets Penske their second super speedway win out of 2. So, yeah, congratulations to Joey Logano. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.